Welcome back to the channel. So we are in Grovewood Village in Asheville, North Carolina, and even though we live 35 minutes away, we've never been here. All right, let's head into the Antique Car Museum. There's no charge, but they do appreciate at least a $5 donation. You can do cash or a card donation. It's a doggy wall. Oh, wow. What is this? Early car dealer. So he wanted to come and buy this steel, but it was illegal to sell stills. So they said, quick thinking, said, hey, can't sell you the still, but we'll sell you the whole place. And sure enough, he bought it. This is a LaSalle. Man, the condition of these is absolutely amazing. 57 Cadillac Eldorado, custom built in Detroit, designed under the legendary Harley Earl. It cost only a little over $13,000 new. Frank Sinatra bought one of these. So we're gonna go down one aisle and come back on the other. Oh my gosh, I'm like drooling. 1928 Chandler Sedan. In 1922, Chandler sold 10 car models ranging from $14.95 to $23.75. 1928 Humpmobile was pictured on the back of the $10 bill. 18-year-old Bob Hope worked for the parts department? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I am in the presence of this many classic, amazing automobiles. And wait, let's also take a moment to look at this chandelier that looks like it belongs in a medieval castle. If, I don't know, if something man lack of wisdom, let him ask of God, who giveth to all men liberally, and it shall be given to him. Wow. Look and reminisce, but don't touch. Ask the man who owns one. We did an advertisement for a Packard. (1940) Buick Century. And it is July, so it is pretty hot in here, but they've opened some of the windows. Well, it's hot outside. They've opened some of the windows. They got a few fans going, so it's tolerable. Buick introduced the first electric turn signal in 1938. 73 years later, a surprisingly number of drivers have been seen using them. Oh my gosh, I see a fire truck down there. I'm trying not to squirrel. I'm trying to pay attention to what's in front of me, but it's so hard. 1920, I just want to take it all in. Oh my gosh, look at this hood ornament. 1928 Pontiac Sedan. Check that out. Wow. And this is a tilt ray headlamp. Look, some of the wax is still like embedded in between the letters. Gosh. All right, this window's down so we can actually take a look at the inside. Look how bare the console is compared to all the stuff we have now. Can you imagine if somebody from back then looked inside of our vehicles now? Like how confused they would be. Be like something from outer space, right? 1925 Dodge Touring. Two boys make good. John and Horace of Dodge Brothers Company started with bicycles. In 1896, they received a patent for a dustless bicycle wheel bearing, but soon turned their attention to the next big thing. So the Dodge logo on the front of this car's front fender is two interlocking triangles, signifying the unbreakable brotherly bond of strength and power. Front car fender, interlocking triangles. Let's see if we can find that. I don't see that yet, but this is cool. Dodge Brothers. Yeah, I don't see any triangles on the fender. Gosh, so many like little logos. Something West Glass Company, Midwest Glass Company is what this says. Please do not walk on ramp means that at some point people walked on ramps. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. History of Jewish businesses in downtown Asheville. This is sad. The Emporium fire, July 25th, 1923. A fireman and a saleswoman died. Original floors. Love original floors. Oh my gosh, look at the baby carriage. It's not a pram. That's really neat that they have added that. Oh. So back here they have all their car cleaning equipment because they have to keep it clean in here. Ooh, nice breeze coming through. You're done already?
Sitting down waiting for you to catch up.
So these things here don't have, these buggies don't have any signage to them. Let's check it out here. This is a 1922 American LaFrance Firetruck, and it actually served Asheville for decades. Wow. This motorized fire truck, a Type 75, was custom built and delivered to Asheville on November 3rd, 1922 by American LaFrance of Elmira, New York. It served the city for over 40 years. And an interesting note is that the leather-covered seat is horsehair filled.
I might be going crazy, I don't know what to do. My heart is screaming for you, babe. And what I'm trying to say is that you make the sky look blue, even when it is gray, babe. Every time I'm feeling down, you can make it go away. Your light is shining bright on me, got no reason to be afraid. You're glowing in the dark, you're glowing in the dark, glowing in the dark. I feel it in my heart. You're glowing in the dark, glowing in the dark. Yeah, you're glowing in the dark. You can make it go away. Glowing in the dark. You can make it go away. Glowing in the dark. Can't stop looking at you, you're like a firefly. Guide me out of the woods now.
1926 Cadillac Sedan, stylish, Sweden seats, 7 Circle. This is a custom model that came with $360 touring option. In 1926, the average annual U.S. income was $2,010, and this fully equipped was over $4,500. Road cart. Previously known as a sulky, the term or name road cart was introduced around 1880. A lightweight cart with 2 wheels, the vehicle was originally intended to use on the road rather than the track. It could be purchased $8 to $15. Now this, super cool. Fireman ladder. I mean, not ladder, pole. Fireman pole. That's a pole, Dana, not a ladder. Old radio. My dad actually has a couple of these old fire extinguishers. One he made into a lamp. Huge fire alarm bell. Not showing everything in case you want to come and take a look yourself. Edsel. This is a Southern Railway baggage trunk. This early Southern Railway luggage truck is a relic from the original Asheville train station, built in 1905, which was located on Depot Street across from Glen Rock Hotel. The station survived the flood of 1916 and was razed after the final run of the Greensboro to Asheville, Carolina Special on December 5th, 1968. All right, let's head up and not walk on the ramp. We have to use the steps because the sign says so. This is a 1955 Cadillac Sedan, 60s special edition. And in 1955, Elvis bought one of these for his mother. It was blue, but he had it painted pink for her, but she didn't have a driver's license, so actually Elvis drove it around, and it is at Graceland right now. This up here says, put all your eggs in one basket and watch that basket. This 1923 REO touring car has a very special story. So the original owner of this vehicle was very patriotic, so he would drive the car in parades, and the flag stanchions on the front fenders are a testimony to this. So the shift knob, it's a cue ball engraved with an R for their last name, and then the broken piece instrument on the dashboard is the man had asked his son to wait in the vehicle while he ran an errand, and the little boy put his feet up there and pushed too hard and actually broke the glass, and it is still like that today. Absolutely amazing. During World War II, rubber was rationed, and he couldn't find tires for the REO, so he actually found smaller tires, Ford Model A tires, and that is what this vehicle has. I have filmed so much today that my camera is warm, like hot to the touch, and also because it's kind of a warm day out. So do you know what this vehicle is? Can you make a guess? All you car enthusiasts, let me know before I tell you. Comment in the comment section. I'll give you a little clue. That right there is just amazing. All right, have you made your comment? Have you made your guess? 1916 Overland Touring. If you know of any other really interesting, cool, antique car museums, please comment below and let us know. And maybe one day we can take a look at your suggestion. Ooh, corn shuck bench. Mace family, Madison County, North Carolina. Part of the Southern Highland Craft Guild. Advertisement for this Chevrolet. Okay, and I just noticed above me another saying. Oh, each beam has one. He who would gather roses must not fear thorns. Oh my gosh, I just noticed something else. So in the chandelier, these look like torches, and the actual light bulbs or fixture around the light bulb, we'll say the shade, is like fire. That is awesome. So now I'm drooling at the old Coca-Cola machine. Oh, have a Coke. Oh my God, is it open? It's opened. Oh, wow. Yep, super drooling. Oh my gosh, the plastic container down there to catch the condensation or the water drip. That is super. Oh no, his wing is broken. That's sad. Did you know that the Ford Model A was the first American car to have safety glass in the windshield? You ready for some random tidbits of the first year of Ford's Model T? So the year's 1909, okay? The average life expectancy for men was age 47. In 1909, fuel for this car was sold in drug stores only. That's crazy. Only 14% of homes had a bathtub. Only 8% of the homes had a telephone, and there were only 8,000 cars and only 144 miles of paved roads. The average U.S. wage was 22 cents per hour, and more than 95% of all births took place at home. These vintage car motif pants were made in the 1960s by a Mary Ellen Liner. Here's an advertisement for Grove Park Inn, finest resort hotel in the world. And they're claiming like the temperatures in the summer. And they're saying that there are no mosquitoes. Seriously, there are mosquitoes here. Hope you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because you never know where we're gonna go next. And this is what this building used to look like. Look at that. It had all of the, this was the weave shed. This is a 1900s punch clock, a time clock. Oh my gosh, I would have never guessed that. How does that thing even work? And it is absolutely huge.
Do you have an Instagram account? If you do, make sure you follow us.
I do want to show you they had stickers 2 for $5. So I got this one for my travel luggage that I don't travel with. It is purely for documentation of places that we've been, and it's a decor item at the house. It's a hard case vintage, and Tom chose this one
Because that was the coolest car there.
So what was your opinion of the place?
Well, it was a neat little car museum there. It's primarily just cars that have come from Asheville, been sold new here and used here and stayed here.
Yeah, and for only $5 per person, like recommended donation, that's good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's not a huge place.
No, but it's very cool. I mean, you can, they don't have ropes around the cars. Not that you want to touch them, but you can get right up on them, walk in front of them, walk behind them, and Packards, Edsels. You see stuff like 1900 something or another Packard that sold for $7,500. Holy cow, that's a lot of money back then.
Yeah, it really is. And I mean, it's in a historic building, and it's a really neat. They give you a lot of information. I like
this is
the ones that give like personal stories.
This whole Grovewood Village thing here is a neat little stop. The gift shop, the craft shop, whatever.
Craft store.
Gallery. Just everything in there was really cool. I seldom go to places and say, wow, everything in there was cool. I might find a few items that were interesting. Give me $50,000 and I'll spend it all.
Exactly. I mean, this really...
I'd start with $2,000 on the goat.
On the goat, yeah, the goat was pretty awesome. The goat, and then the rabbit on the motorcycle. Oh, and the rabbit on the tricycle. Oh, and the rabbit inside Houdini's chest.
That was a little creepy.
Nah, that was cool.
She just said Wildwood Grove?
I did say Wildwood Grove. Not on here, out loud when I was talking to him.
And
That's Dollywood.
That's why I remember that name. It didn't seem right, but I couldn't place it. Nice.
Well, I just did put up our Dollywood vlog where Blair's first visit. So you're interested on what a toddler has to do at Dollywood, then definitely watch that.
But tell me you don't pick apart. I know I do. Like when one of those YouTube vlogger dudes like
say
something.
But I didn't have the camera on when I said that. I just said it to you.
Yeah, but now it's on.
So it's Grovewood Village. That's where we are, not, I forgot already. Dollywood. Wildwood Grove. That's why it was Wildwood Grove is a section of Dollywood. And we are at Grovewood Village in Asheville, right outside Grove Park Inn,
and
which
right
they do
there
not.
Is the Grove Park Inn. You can see it. I could hit it with not a 9-iron, but a 5 or a 3 maybe. But they are not affiliated.
That's what I got ready to say. They're not owned by. It's just right up, button up against each other. They're not owned by.
Currently.
Yeah.
They were. I mean, the son-in-law of the guy who owned the Grove Park Inn originally and built it for him is the one who, when he bought the Biltmore, Industries, moved it here next door. but then this thing got sold off a couple different times. Do the usual YouTube things and stop by and visit. And who knows where we're ending up next.
So stoked we are getting done. Bags packed, so we're on the run today.